Hello there.
Literally, I'm unboxing stuff waiting for this to kick off. Skip right over. Yo, what is up, everybody? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a good week, and I know you're ready for the weekend. Who we got in the house tonight? I already see Marco. Greg, what's up, my friend? Hope y'all are doing well. War Room EDC, appreciate you stopping by. Jim Miller, good. Hello, good to see you. Who else is in here? El Cap is in here. Kathleen, hello. Mike's Knives, hey, how are ya? Crazy Roach, what's going on? I think I got everybody early on.
Hello there.
I literally was unboxing some stuff that just came in last night that I hadn't had a chance to check out yet. So those are here. I got just a few things in this week, pass around. Got a few things in of my own that I picked up. Got some stuff over here lined up for 8K. I'm going to go ahead and share that with you all and get you all the sneak peek to that. I got to make the video for it and organize myself and try to figure out how I'm going to do that. Got some really sweet gear here from one Miss Kelly. I mean, just she sent a ton of stuff in, so thank you. I know she's probably not here yet, but wow, for sure. What are you guys carrying? Hey, Dwayne, how you doing, my friend?
Hello there.
How are y'all, and what are y'all carrying today? I will say, one of these, they're all really quite nice. Not to take away from any of the folders, but there's one in here that I wanted to check out, thought could be good, and actually was blown away by it. And then these three here, I haven't even opened them yet. So we'll wait to do that here in a second because I actually want to check that one out. I got to make sure I can see the names because I haven't had the chance to learn them yet. Hey, Pons, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Good to
Hello
see you.
there.
Glad you can make it out today. Oh, yes, I already put that out. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. Also trying to figure out what I want to do next with the truck. I've been doing little stuff, trying to pull a little bit of money, and I'm trying to decide, do I want to wait and get rock sliders or do something cosmetic? I'm not quite sure. Originally, I was going to save cosmetic stuff to the end. What I really want to do is suspension, but I would have to wait until next year to do that. So I'm trying to see what I can afford to set aside and try to get. The thing that sucks, though, is they already have hit me up for personal property taxes. So that bill's coming due. And then there's some other little bills that I got to take care of. So that kind of put a dent in it. So I was looking at something maybe a little bit smaller to pick up. I got to try to figure that out. Han said, I carried the O-Knife Duran, or is it Duran, for its first work shift. Congrats, held up well. Also, Cold Steel 8010 and the Olight Arcfield Pro. How long you carried it for the first time? What are you thinking so far about it? New Knife Day, Half-Breed Blades Large Bush, and the Folder Gen 2. Oh, that's all one thing. Sorry. Dipped down and I read it like it was two different things. That is the Large Bush Folder Gen 2. Sweet, sweet. Did I put my... Nope, mine is still in my pocket. My carry here while I'm waiting for you guys to share. So today I haven't gotten to carry my own Militol in a little while. So this one is the hand rub satin finish M390 with the lava flow fat carbon. I keep wanting to say Mars Valley. This is the lava flow though. And then it's got that, I don't know what that finish is. It's really nice. I like it a lot. And I don't know if they did anything different to the pocket clip. The Purple Haze Militol that I used to have, didn't go in the pocket as well as this one, but this one is completely sterile. There is, and it's a guillotine, there is no markings on it whatsoever. And the detent is tuned well, and this one has the skiffs on it, of course. And then in the actual pocket, like dropped in the pocket, you guys know I love my Arcfield. I mean my Arcfield. I'm reading the note there. This is my Arc Company not the Rambler. Is it the Rambler XL? Yeah, this is the Rambler XL. This one is Rambler XL. Got my OG Land Apple in there with the tritium inserts and the Timascus button. I'm actually debating picking up that N64 themed tactile turn mini click, but this is the thin bolt action. I really like the thin. And then we got a special one in this week. This one is not yet released. Casey let me buy one early so I could try to do a review and plug it. Really excited that this is the first Tempest model that is going to have camo carbon scales. It is the downdraft. So I've had it for 3 days now. I've been trying to carry it a lot to get my thoughts and impressions on it. You're looking at 154 cm. I love the 80s. I did go with the satin. My initial thought was I wanted to match up the tall boy that I have that's kind of built similar to this. Good lock bar access. It drops really fast, but if you leave your thumb there, you can kind of catch that flat spot, and then it is very smooth on the close. I actually did the disassembly video for this already, cleaned and oiled it. I elected not to replace the bearings because they are already creating tracks on the nested liners. So I figured it really didn't make sense to swap them out, especially since it's already really, really smooth. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Ordered the Pioneer from White Mountain Knives. No Militol yet. Um, Definitely a recommendable one. It is definitely one that has been a mainstay, long stay, whatever you want to call it, for me in the pockets. For being fairly large, it's really light. Okay. Felt like a toy at first, but became more natural throughout the day. Feels rather Militol-esque. Okay. Dude, Doozle in the house. What's going on?
Hello there.
For people just coming in, feel free to drop your carry in the chat and I will go over those. Greg's got the Migron Valona. I like that one a lot. In black, white G10 scales from Neves Knives, silver at 50-cent piece. Nice. Nice. The Valona is a good one. It's jumping on me. It's jumping on me. I'm trying to read. Oh, man, I totally lost my spot. There we go. Greg and the Olight, Hank, Kershaw Heist, TACCOM, Parakeet. Nice. Very nice. Rolf listening and coming in to say hi. Well, hello, Rolf. Thank you for stopping. We do appreciate you coming to hang out. And looks like everybody else is saying hey. Jay's in the house. How you doing, Jay? Good to see you.
Hello there.
Did I miss anybody? I said hi to Jay already. Paul's in the house. Okay. And no other drops. But yeah. This one's going to sell out fast. This is really, really good. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I do like that it's a 4-finger grip. I kind of ignore the cutout to get that 4-finger grip, kind of treat it like I do the Militol. If I choke back and go into that, I hang off just a smidge off the back. But because it does have that length on there in the back, I am able to get a confident grip on it for sure. Very lightweight, coming out just in time for summer. I really like that about this one. My detent was just a little bit lighter than I really wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a little bit more crispy on the opening hole, but the flipper tab is a little bit heavier now. So flipper tab was dialed perfect. And then the reverse flick for me was a little too light. So I just barely tightened it up or stiffened it up. And then now it's really heavy on the flipper tab, but it's perfect on that reverse flick. So you kind of sacrifice a little bit on that for it if you try to get it there. I guess since we're doing my stuff that came in first, since we're going through the pocket checks, Jay's got the Tri-Stash in satin, titanium smock. What scales you throw on your smock? Kentucky Hollajack and Abalone. I got my Kentucky Hollajack right back there behind the monitor. Didn't carry it today, but I did yesterday, which is why it's still out. Rob, oh, that's a good question. Robert's going to grab the Silver Twill carbon fiber downdraft. Which ones are you all chasing on that downdraft? Curious. I almost went with the black wash, and I almost went with that one because I picked up, it took forever for it to get here, I guess because it probably came overseas, but I did grab a premium. Oh, you guys can see your chat. Mini Momo in the, is this S35? This one S35, JD? Gosh, I can't remember. Yeah, S35, probably could see it better in the camera. S35 in titanium bolsters and backspacer and pocket clip with the 80s camo carbon. Kind of wish I would have gone with the downdraft and the blackout, and maybe I'll just try to grab a second one if you guys don't buy it out super fast. But I think it would have been a nice companion to go with that Mini Momo. And funny enough, regular flipper opening hole, front flipper only, got all the opening methods there covered. I know. I know. Yeah, I think y'all can see that plate steel if I go in here. Yeah, S35 yen. Now, these are limited, so I don't know if that 17 represents that I have number 17. I think I still have the box here. Let me see if the box maybe says which one. I don't think it's numbered. I'm not seeing it anywhere on the box. It's just saying S35 yen, titanium, and camo carbon. 80s handle and liner lock. Yeah, it's not seeing it anywhere, and I don't think I saw it in the box. And this just came in this week, which is why the box hasn't been put away. But I am going to check in here and see. And I may have posted that this already came in. No, just a thank you card with some, and that's their warranty information. Yeah, so I don't know if the 17 on the knife represents which number it is. Maybe one of you all who might be a little bit more intimately familiar with how Kaiser does it could tell me. Because I definitely don't know. The downdraft box is down there as well. I think I'm going to actually carry that tomorrow because I'm dying to carry my own. Let's see. That is the downdraft. I want 80s camo carbon with two-tone stone washed blade. Two-tone wash blade, sorry. Broke A's, what's up? How you doing, man?
Hello there.
Appreciate you stopping by. We're just doing some pocket checks, and I'm showing off kind of what's new, what's come in this week. I have the Meton Boss Stonewash Titanium scales on the smock. Nice. Those are, is that like the oil? No, you said Stonewash. That's not the oil slicked ones. Those are still nice. I like those. Those are good scales. Good scales. Kathleen, I probably won't spring for it, but I do like the Disco Storm Downdraft best, better known as the Crayon. That's funny. See. All right, I think I'm caught up. Let me go ahead and finish. So we're going to start with the one that I was talking about a little bit earlier for those folks that got here like right when we first started. In the pass around, there was one model I was interested in, wanted to check it out, and it actually really took me aback. It was a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. I liked the fit, the finish, the ergos, and everything like that. That's actually going to be the Giant Mouse Ace Farley. I will do my best to try to pick up the sounds here because you know the microphone is tuned to my voice, so I got to kind of talk through it while I do it. But it has great sounds. Hopefully that's coming through. Full flat ground stone machine satin finish on that LMAX titanium with the shred carbon fiber, contoured scales, crowned back spring and blade. I really like this one. It's a modern traditional slip joint, very comparable to the Spear Point Hedgehog as far as the size. I really liked this. It was an absolute laser beam. Giant Mouse does do a good job with their LMAX. And I was just really surprised by that. Great weight, too. Pocket clip. So a slip joint that you can carry like a regular folder. And it kind of looks like, in my opinion, kind of what you would expect to see from a modern folder, but it's a modern traditional. So slip joint. It's really cool. So I've really enjoyed my time with this one. This one's got to go out tomorrow. So my time with that one, unfortunately, is totally up. See here. Robert, what's going on? Good to see you. I see some beautiful colored blades here from those Blade Runners. Thank you guys for those long memberships. Let's go ahead. We're in a new month. Did they reset me? Did they reset me? They did. We're going to go ahead and drop 5 memberships out there to some lucky folks. Let's see who gets what. All right, Marco, congratulations on becoming a member again, my friend. Jason as well. Todd, Snail Trail, welcome, welcome. Floyd, welcome. And Paul. Oh, no, Paul's just giving the fist up. Sorry, that wasn't it. I did my 5 already. Hey, Blonde Woo, how you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Twisted. All right, let's go ahead. Let me see. I got to get these right. So this is the Orion from Concept. What? I do remember this one. S35EN and titanium. I literally unboxed these right before we started. Check out that blade, y'all. That is really cool. Kind of looks like they just did a milling line similar to what you see from American Blade Works. Except they went with or against the grain, whereas Blade Works goes with the grain. Oh, yeah, that is nice and smooth. Low profile flipper. Is the thumb disc good? Oh, wow. Yeah, thumb disc is good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's a little smaller. I hang off the back of it, but that is really, really cool. Look at the milling on that. That's the Orion. These just came in last night. I hadn't had a chance to get them out the box just yet. All right, just making sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. That is really, really cool. Initial complaint right out of the box. I got to spend some time with it. I wish I could get a four finger grip on it, but if I go over top of that flipper tab, which does have jimping, I can get four fingers on there, but it's just that flipper tab's a little pokey. So I can easily get four fingers on there, but if I hold it kind of behind that flipper tab, my pinky lands right on top of that. So maybe I'll carry it and use it like this and report back. That's some really sharp jimping, so at least I know that my finger's not going to slip anywhere. But really cool, the Orion. The next one that we have is the Crew. The Crew has got this like blurple-ish looking high voltage purple on it, and it's got shredded carbon fiber inserts with a flipper only. Super, super clean profile on that. Super clean. Very tight and tucked in there. All blacked out hardware. Yeah. Flipper tab. I'd probably strengthen this detent a little bit, maybe. Give it a second one. Okay. So the second opening, since it's been parked, a little bit better. Got a nice razor blade shape to it. Can't see that blade steel. I'm going to depend on you guys. So this is the Crew. And then blade steel, S35VN, beautiful satin. Stonewashed, polished, stonewashed. Really clean profile. Full four finger grip for me. Contoured scales, nice. Twice born in the house. We appreciate you coming out, my friend. We're just going through the stuff that came in this week. Robert got to go. I'm sorry, Rolf got to go back to work. Thank you for stopping in for a little bit, Rolf. We appreciate you, my friend. I hope the rest of your work shift goes by quick and smooth. Yeah, didn't feel like it initially. It just came in, so I'm not going to say it's not. I'm going to try my best when I carry it and cut with it to use it both ways. It is more comfortable choked back, but my pinky's hanging off of the back. I know I have larger hands too, but I just like to give that feedback anyway. Oh, Ron, work always messing things up for you, man. Just tell them you got to come watch the live stream till 7 my time. Next 40 minutes. Tell them you got to watch the live stream for the next 40 minutes. All right, the last one is the Tripper. Yeah, Tipper. No R. Tipper. This is the Tipper. This is a wilder variant. Flamed Ano, which I do feel like Concept does a nice job. I also think that the coating that they use, whether that's Ano, polished Ano, whatever, however they finish that, I'm pretty sure it's a polished Ano because it's the Concept line. They do that nice deep blue. I really like that. Their Timascus is nice. Ooh, they did a good job there. Woo! Look at that blade shape. I hadn't opened it yet. I literally pulled it out of the box. This reminds. That gives me vibe. Not the blade, just the overall shape. The blade is pretty unique. Pretty unique, and that Timascus really has a very cool pattern to it. Do they put the steel on this yet? No, I think they're still using 9CR for their 9CR and 10CR. Tipper is the name on there. It's got the designer's logo. Four finger grip. Oh, that's nice. That's super comfortable. Super comfortable. You got a very abrupt tanto, so you would have dual tips. Really, really thick out on the top tip. Just want to focus on me. Really, really thick, very robust, but super thin right here. Super thin on that lower tip. That is really cool. Oh my gosh, that thing dropped right on my thumb. Okay, yeah. Very, very smooth. Nothing, kind of got a little bit of a thud on the close, but the opening is it's got a very crisp break. Very crisp break. Might just need to be cleaned a little bit. Maybe the detent hole. I'm not quite sure. I might be like at the top of the list, but lower down. So a couple of people have seen these before me. I like this one. I like this one. The Tipper and the Orion, probably right out of the box, the coolest for me. Yeah. If this flipper tab was not there, and then you lose the flipper tab, but that could work right there. It really does push the finger out, as you can see. And then if I want to choke up, you can see I can't quite get the pinky on there. But it's not awful if you kind of move your hand down. So if you don't go all the way up into the grip, push it out a little bit there and get it around the knuckle of the pinky, I could kind of make this work. I'm squished, but I could make that work. I really like the way that they milled that blade. That is really cool. Really, really cool. Man, that's got great action. It just fires out. Broadcast likes that tipper. It feels really good in the hand. That's what she said. But I'm telling you, that one's going to be nice to use. And it's really thin. Really, really thin. So this thing is going to be a laser beam. Look how tall that blade is. That thing is going to be buttery. Buttery going through that dense material. And I bet you can really trace cut well with this, I bet. This, I feel like it's going to really be more for like your puncture task and things of that nature. I didn't show, yeah, just a plain Jane black backspacer there to match the rest of your hardware. It's weird. I'm surprised they didn't go, well, they got a blue pivot bolt and a black pivot collar. So I kind of get the theme. They're kind of pulling it together there. I kind of like that. That is, oh my gosh. I don't know if it's because of the weight of the blade or what it is, but I don't need to help it at all. Holy smokes. I did miss one of my own. Talking about the stuff that came in. Shout out to my boy Jay Dizzle. He really encouraged me to find a user premium USA made knife, and he is in a couple of different group chat. Thank you. I see you, Comey, telling me that it is 9CR plus 440C. And yes, I agree. They do look. They have a very nice pattern on theirs. I don't think I've ever seen one that I didn't like. War Room, I just saw your question. Can you touch the blade through the backspacer? No. No, so I can't. I guess you're asking if I can touch it here and then here. No, I'm not pushing super hard, but I'm not feeling anything blade wise. Let me look with the flashlight just to see, is it close? Now you got me wondering. Okay, I see what you're saying. I think sorry, I did that backwards. The blade looks kind of close right there. Try to, ooh, let me pull it out a little bit. That is way bright. I'm sure that washed out right there. So that's where I'm trying to see if I can touch. I think my fingers are too fat. So I'm not making it to that. Oh, yep. If I go like this, oh, backwards, JD. I'm doing it my angle. Let me figure this out. Give me a second. It's like a mirror reverse. If I go like that, I can touch it. Yes. Yes. When I was just putting my finger on it like this, I could not feel it. But if you're digging into it like that, I can feel the very tip of it. What you could do, give it a nice sharpening, lay the edge back a little bit, get rid of a little bit of material, and it'd probably be really hard to get to unless you have smaller hands, and you probably could. Oh, all right, Fook. Catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, it does, Justin. It really does. All right, so Jay Dizzle had kept an ear to the ground to see if he could find me something that would be in my comfort zone. So I got this for about the cost of just a plain Jane Padre, which is really nice. But he found me, and I think there may be no, the video hasn't posted yet. I haven't even edited it. Drop Point Umanzon. This is an older one with S35VN. It had a lot of snail trails and stuff on it. The owner had actually glass blasted it himself. So now it is super, super smooth to the touch. A couple of the blemishes you're going to see right about here that there's a little chip in the top of the blade. Stop trying to focus on me. So you'll be able to see like a little chip on the top of the blade. There's also, this one's been resharpened. He said he kept the edge angle that was already on there when he did it. It didn't have the lanyard post, which I still had mine for my Umanzon. He did glass blast. The factory clip, I still had my, is this Rips? Who makes this pocket clip? Oh my gosh, MXG? No, that's not right. Is it MXG? I can't remember who makes the pocket clip. Anyway, I had the mill titanium pocket clip, which I really like on this one. I did have to tune it a little bit to make that work. And then the other blemish on here that he couldn't quite get out, you'll see it over there by the thumb stud. It has like maybe where it hit something or it was dropped on something. So it has that. He told me there was another one, but I can't quite remember where it was that he told me there was another spot. It might be on the swedge. It might be where whatever chipped it there. It might be, I don't think that's going to come through, that swedge looks like it's kind of got like some scratches on it. Anyway, the whole purpose of finding it at that price point is now I'm supremely, extremely comfortable carrying it, and I don't mind using it because, again, I know I don't have what normally you would need to invest, which is what, $550, maybe more, in the Zon. So I'm really excited about that. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming out.
Hello there.
Anybody that's coming in late, if you want to drop what you're carrying in your pockets, I'll be glad to share in the chat. And I think I'm through everything pass around and that I have new in this week. So I did want to start to give you guys sneak peeks of some of the stuff that came in. Also, hey, Crazy Roach, huge shout out again to Kelly for all the goodies that she sent in. I'll go through that really quickly. I'm just going to show you one of each because there's different color combos, and I'm going to do like a full video laying out the spread. I'm hoping we get to the 8 soon. I'm hoping by the end of this month, based off of how I trend, I think it'll be close. It'll be really close. But I'm hoping we'll get there. The War Room, yeah, with me, man. Nick said, any version is awesome, but I like the Tonto a bit more. But they're both beautiful. I'm not sure which one we're talking about, Nick, because that was at 629 and it's 632. So that might have been the Zon. Because I was showing, it took me a while to show you guys the blemishes, we'll call them. Am I missing anybody? Nope. Hey, Todd. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. That was me, Todd. That was me. I gave away my first half of my 5 free, and then not next week, but the week after that, we'll give the rest of them out. Kevin, if you ask him, I can ask him. But if you ask him, he'll keep an eye out. He's always wheeling and dealing and looking for stuff. So that's why he's like, hey, I got one. Are you interested? It's not the latest and greatest. It was missing the lanyard, which I don't really care about. I happen to have the lanyard from my original one because I picked up the blue to match the clip. But that wasn't a deal breaker for me. The price was outstanding, so I didn't care. I don't care about the blemishes on it. Robin just picked up an Olamic Whippersnapper. Congrats. That is a fantastic knife, which I could post pictures. Costs. It's a beauty. Crazy's got the Crewwear Smock and American Blade Works slip joint. Nice loadout, man. That's a nice loadout. Hey, Big Hams. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hello there.
I'm a little behind on the chat, but I'm not too bad. Got the beef in the pocket. That's what she said. Jack Wolf, Midnight Jack, Reverse Tux. Oh, Midnight Jack. Is the Midnight the locking? I get those two mixed up. What was the locking versus the non-locking that shares that body, that shape, that design? Haneva, what's up? How you doing? Definitely design. All right, I think Jack Wolf, Purple Haze After Hours. I think the After Hours is actually the locking. Flipping my new Excalibur. Congrats on the Excalibur, man. I'm still waiting for the sandwich construction version. I didn't want to get the integral. I like to take it all the way apart and stuff. And I know you can disassemble it, but I just like the sandwich construction a little bit better. I've tried a few integrals, and they're just not really for me. Yeah, man, no problem. I'll send them a message later on when I'm downstairs doing some edits. Hopefully a Mojave from Machine Wise, then hopefully a folder and a fixed from Bless. Okay. Super light carry for El Nava with the QSP Canere. I've been looking for a minute for a Zon. Every time I see one, LBA I want, see one I want. Got it. I've just made purchases and miss it. Oh man, I'm sorry, Kevin. It's all good, man. It's all good. Especially if you're on like a mobile device. I feel like that's where I mess up the most. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start rolling through this stuff here. Kelly sent me a huge box. Make sure that it's got no shipping information on it because you can pause it later. Huge. She's in a package, but it ended up fitting in a box. So I'm going to pull out. Let's see here. 2, 3. Let's do the purple one. 4. I feel like there's one more thing in here. 4. So she sent 4 different style of things. And she does quality work, man. The workmanship, craftsmanship, whatever you want to, however I'm supposed to say that on these are really, really cool. So some, I think she said these are slipknot bracelets. These are zipper pulls that can be used as a lanyard. Oh, I am missing one. There's actually another style in here. And then she's got the mini fist. She did say I could pick one or whatever for myself to keep. I think these are the zipper pulls as well that also people could probably use as lanyards. Yeah, she did cover everything. She told me everything that she made. So I may hold back like 1 or 2 things in here for myself. I definitely have plenty to package these up. She just went way above and beyond sending stuff in. This is above and beyond my expectations of what she could send. I'm just looking to make sure I didn't miss anything. I really like this mini one. So I might keep the purple and the black one. Maybe we'll see. There's a couple of minis in here, but just a ton of stuff. This one's really cool. I like this color combination. I like that. That's pretty cool. I like the. She got a bunch of different colors in here, but I'm not going to go through all of them. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. Kelly, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also funny, she sent it in a Christmas bag. All right, let's see here. So first, this is water. I need some water, guys. Hey, Ron, Nick, how y'all doing? Sorry, I was choking on like pollen in the air or whatever.
Hello there.
Appreciate you guys stopping in. Robert says I sent Kelly my Aries EDC up. Sorry, jumped up. Pastel and custom bead for her to put a lanyard on. Yeah, you're not gonna be disappointed. That is some quality work. I can't even imagine how much time she spent on that. Super grateful, guys, that she donated that for me to include with giveaway to potentially give to you all. Again, we got to hit 8,000 first, and then I'll announce where we're going to be doing a live stream for the giveaway. All right, back to showing some of the items really quick and brief. So the tactical keychain slide. My understanding is these are USA made. So this is going to be all stuff that's going to be included in the giveaway. I'll throw a couple, I'll pack them nicely, but I'll throw a couple of replacement blades in there. And it's really neat the way that this one works. Don't laugh at me, I'll try my best to demonstrate this. It has a magnetic slide that you can move back. You can push down and slide it out to the next hole, which is there. Oh, wrong way. Backwards on the camera so you can get a little bit more blade out, and then you can bring it in to the first slide. Oops, I didn't lock it. There it is. And just a little bit of blade, and then completely closes. So it is more of a light duty box cutter. I did try it on like some double wall with a different razor blade just to see, but this is really kind of a cool little option. Throw in a backpack. Someone pointed out a really cool way that you could carry this is you could take the razor blade out. You could take this with you when you travel via air, and then when you land, you just go to the department store, pick up some razor blades, you could throw it in there, and you got something with you at all times. And I was like, that is genius. I can't, kind of mad that I didn't think about that on my own. All right, so the next one I haven't unboxed. Actually, I did unbox this. I did box it. The next one here, and I apologize if I'm missing your comments. The chat is rolling. All right, let's see here. Mick saying hi to everybody. They sure do. Have fun colors, 550 cord. I have a 100-foot hank of reflective glow in the dark 550. It's pretty cool. Oh, the glow would be cool. That would be really cool. Mick's listening and lurking. Thank you, Mick. Appreciate you even tuning in at all, my friend. Love when you guys come out and support. Love to get to talk to you all and interact. Waylon, how you doing? All right. I think I am caught up. She just finished my Aries Damascus Spike. Oh, cool. Awesome, War Room. I wonder if she posts pictures. You know, she friended me finally on Instagram, and I don't know that I ever went and looked at pictures. My goodness, the chat is jumping. You guys are awesome. I love to see the interaction. The Riyadh XOU, fantastic little utility knife. That's all aluminum at under $70. No, that is a good buy. Bo, what's going on? Good to see you. Yes, Ron, thank you for reminding folks to smash that like button and let YouTube know that we're having a good time up in here. This is the Kaiser Task. This is going to be included in the giveaway. Red with the golf ball pattern. I really like this one a lot. I love Kaiser's clutch lock. Coated blade. No sign of wear or use. Just a little bit of review and testing with this one. Nitro V blade steel, clutch lock mechanism, fold over steel reversible pocket clip. Pretty sure it's Nitro V, but for some reason I'm not finding where the steel is listed on here. Oh, it does say it right there. It says it right there. How did I miss that? Here we go. Nitro V. And this thing is just, that is butter. Anyway, I'm going to keep it in the package until I'm ready to make the video for it. I'm not going to bother putting it all back in the plastic though, because I do want to pull it out for the video. So that is also going to be part of the giveaway. I need one more thing. I'm trying to do a theme. I don't want to give it away until I record the video though. I am also going to be including, because I absolutely love it, I would love for somebody to experience it, the Nice Guy. Now, this one is a one-off. I bought another one that had these linen style micarta scales with the 154 cm. I liked the satin blade. So this one you can't really buy, but man, this thing is awesome, really smooth. I think I saw my name. Was someone asking me something? I know, man, and I appreciate the effort. I really do. B&A, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Let me hit that.
Hello there.
For those that are just coming in. Oh, how's the grip on those scales? Really good, man. Really good. It is G10, but with the golf ball pattern, it gives you a little bit of something to kind of prevent the sliding, kind of catching you a little bit, but it's not so overdone that it's going to be like sandpaper coming out of your pocket. Yeah, the Task has a great blade shape. You're so right. You're so right. Where's my boy Blue? That'd be a funny soundbite to put on here. I try not to do too many of them. I don't want to get demonetized or anything. Did I miss anybody that just came in? Oh, A2B2. What is up, my friend? Appreciate you stopping by. All right, so Nice Guy's going to be included in that. And then I am going to throw in, because I think somebody is going to really like the 6 Gill. I think people are sleeping on this one too much. I think someone's really going to like this. They did a good job with that crossbar lock. I almost feel like if I could have spent a little bit more time with it, breaking it in, I think it would have gotten even better. I almost think it went the opposite direction of the Baby Banter 2, and they increased the spring strength on here so much that it actually creates just a little resistance. So I think if you broke it in a little bit more, I think this would be really quite nice. But they did a good job with the Nitro V. Super thin and slicey, great blade shape on it. I don't know why I'm looking at it, not showing it to you guys. I think Civivi does a good job on their micarta. So this one also is going to be in the giveaway. I am going to show this one off, but I purchased with my own money to support Austin another Hedgehog exclusive. So you guys want me to pull this out? I know you do. Everybody likes to see these. I always open it from the wrong side, no matter which one I pick. Yep, wrong side. Every time. Every time. Pulling it out without the drawer facing out. I do it every time, and then I always open it upside down too, I bet. Yep, upside down. It's upside down. All right, so the one that I picked for this one here, I did inspect it when it came in, so this is only the second time it's been out. I did what do they call it? Blue Wave, Blue Crush, Blue Wave. I had it right the first time. Blue Wave, Spear Hog, 14C28N. The steel back spring and the steel scales are done so well, you almost cannot tell where one stops and the other one starts. So QSP continuing to dial in their manufacturing process, contoured scales. I think the Blue Crush, they absolutely crushed it. Is that too much of a dad? So great walk and talk on this as well. I know it's a little hard to hear with me talking. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, because if I do it by itself, the microphone, I've dialed it to exclude background noise. So if the dog barks or I don't know, they're doing stuff in the background. You're not hearing that. You're just hearing my voice. So I really like these. I think somebody's going to be really happy with this. I got one more to show. I'm going to do a full video loadout packages. I probably will show Kelly stuff, but I probably will not disclose what I'm going to bundle her stuff with. And like I said, I do need one more item. I don't know why I'm boxing this up, because all I'm going to do is turn around and take it out to record the video this weekend about the giveaway and how that's all going to work. Last item that I have in here, mind you, I need one more thing. All right, so this one is the CMB Braveman. I really like this. This one here makes the 6 skill, which is good, feel light. That's how well this is tuned. They did an absolute phenomenal job. I feel like the Predator was like that as well. It is dialed, really dialed. Hand rub finish, satin blade on S35VN blade steel, titanium scales on full steel liners, titanium backspacer, titanium pocket clip. So really like this one. This is a good one. I think someone will really, really like this a lot. I got to spend a little bit of time with this one, and I enjoyed it a lot. So this will also be part of the 8,000 subscriber giveaway. I am missing one item that I wanted to show off tonight, but I can't. So you're going to have to tune in for the full video, which will go through all of that again, explain the package, how I'm going to package it all up for the prize pack. And then I am going to talk to the wife, because I'm going to try to do like an early, like a 5-6 o'clock Eastern Saturday giveaway to try to allow more people to be able to make it for that. And then when you come to the live, I'll explain how we enter. If you've been to any of my previous lives where I've done giveaways, you already kind of know how I do it, right? Post the link, keyword, got to be here, respond, right? That's how we normally do it. But I am going to kind of just invite people to come in and try to do it on a Saturday so more people can do that. So I'm going to try to back up a little bit and see if I missed anything. I'm going quickly, so I'm sorry if I missed it. Just repost it. Love Knives in the green, the OD green. Yeah, that's 6 skills. Good. I'm telling you guys, it is good. I think a lot of people are sleeping on that one. I think from a design standpoint, I think GAW does really nail down cool look, good ergos. Like, they great job melding the two together. Twisted Sis, what's up? What's up? And sometimes the coated blade needs to break in. I think the spring tension is so strong that, like, when you flip it, it kind of feels sluggish, even though it's never truly failed to deploy and lock out. But I think when those break in fully, I could see that feeling smoother on the deployment and having like a little less resistance. The CMB has excellent resistance, but it's because of the geometry that they create with the lock and how it drops in to the cutout for the lock. So it's a different thing altogether. I hit a knife wall. I want something for my 50th, but just can't decide. You guys throw some suggestions at Mick to get the juices flowing to see about what it is that he may want. Happy early birthday to you, Mick. And congrats on 50. That's a major milestone, my man. Nick, what's going on? For those that came in late while I was talking,
Hello there.
hope you're doing well. Nope, wasn't abalone. I wanted to do the Blue Crush. I own an abalone, but I wanted to do a different variant, one that I personally really, really liked, because I was torn between which one to get. I'd stuck with the abalone to match my Kentucky Hollerjack. I think that's an awesome acrylic too. All right, let's see here. Spear hogs are nice. Got mine in wood. Bo, I bet that looks good. I bet that looks good in person. The wood's fun too. Like, all of these acrylics and the wood and stuff, they're a lot of fun because they're going to vary just a little bit from each one, the pattern and everything like that, the coloring on the wood. It's going to vary a little bit. So yeah, I'm with you. I do too, Crazy. I think it looks really, really good. It shows well on camera, but it looks better in person, in my opinion. If I didn't already have like a collection of abalone going, I probably would have swapped the two and gave somebody my abalone. But I do have the I do like the abalone a lot. I think it's super unique. Like the triangle on the pivot. Yeah. All right. Kaiser Pioneer looks awesome. You know, there's one from Kubi that they announced recently, not the crossbar locking one, but the other one. Don't know the name of it off the top of my head. I really liked that. I think it's from KB Knives. I said Kubi, but I think it's KB. Gorgeous hedgehog. Great. I did well. I'm getting a lot of good feedback on that. I love it when you guys get excited about the stuff that I picked out for you all. I have the blue bone. Oh, nice, Robert. I bet that looks good too. Love, yeah, I do too, Justin. Braveman is a awesome EDC, man. Just fantastic. Well built, great ergos. They did a great job on their S35N. I also think that CMB is really slept on from a knife company, money for value. To me, they kind of remind me of Concept a little bit in that regard. Like I think they're slept on what you get for the money and everything like that. The new salon from Devo and the RR Express. Yeah, I'd like to check those out too, Nick. I'd like to check them out too. I don't know if there's going to be any opportunity to do that. I'm hopeful, but we'll see. All right, somewhere in between the others. Got you on your previous comment. Okay, I was looking back to see what I missed. I think I'm with you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep one of like the mini key rings. I would keep the large one, but I'm not sure how I'd use it, and I don't want to just maybe I'll keep one and figure out how to use that, but I'm not really sure how I would use that because right now I have my keys themselves very minimal, and I use like a little titanium hook to put it on my loop when I go into work, and it just has like a small what is that key organizer called? Man, I already forgot what it's called, but it's a little key organizer that kind of covers on both sides and has like a bottle opener in it, and then just the actual truck key. The DLC smock is back in stock, but I am broke. Holla, preach, preach, Kane. I am with you. Brown Sugar, how are you?
Hello there.
Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys stopping in, hanging out for a little bit. The Express, yeah, it does look cool. What are the dimensions on that? Nick said, actually, all my knives, the longer that the time goes by, the smoother they get. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. You might like the sub caliber from Golden Design Works, Mick. Yeah, Did I check that out? I think I signed up to check that out. Did I check it out? Or did I sign up to check it out? No, I checked out Jay Dizzle's caliber. The sub caliber did interest me, but I think they're sold out now. FM1 is pretty nice. Everybody's saying hello here. Let's skip down a little bit. I really think ZT should do a manual version of the 0512, exactly like the auto, just a flipper only and thumb stud version. And ZT can do a detent. That's what surprises me is they can do a detent. I just think it's cheaper for them to manufacture the auto personally, but they make a great auto. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm knocking on their auto. They're not. They're not autos. Their autos fire, man. They absolutely rip. Hey, Ron, I'd love to hear your feedback when you get it. Let me know when it comes in and what you think. Ha ha ha, El Nava. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Hit that like, smash it, smack it, flip it. Right? A lot of people saying hello still. Am I missing anybody? I said hi to Kane and Brown Sugar. I said hello to. Boston Martins are back in stock here in Canada. Long story short, one is in the mail. Congrats, the Martin. I think, is the Martin still sold out here? Which one is the one that just dropped with the new top liner lock? No, the Martin is the smaller one. Not the raccoon. The porcupine? I want to say it was the porcupine I missed out on. I'm waiting for that one to come out in stock. Agreed, 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 agreed. Do you know the Null Raiden 2 knife? Do you know when the Null Raiden R2 knife will be back in stock? I hadn't heard anything, but usually he does 2 to 3 drops a year. So if he takes them to Blade Show next month, we're in May, yeah, next month, and if they do not sell out, he will then post online what remained that is available. I don't know how well he does. I always feel like he has like a handful left over after he saves some to take the Blade Show to sell, because I think he tries to make sure he overstocks to ensure that he has stuff to sell, and then ends up bringing back what's left. Not a lot though, so you would need to act fast. But I would say pay attention to like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday after. They may get back on Monday. He may say Monday, hey, I got some. They may get back Monday and say Tuesday, hey, I got some. So I don't know. They may take like a recoup day, but just pay attention to that. Or I would say definitely on the social media. What you could also do, Ron, if you are on Instagram, actually, Null Knives, I would probably shoot him an email from his website and let him know if he has any that he plans to take to Blade Show and ends up with any left over that you would be potentially interested, depending on the version, or if you don't care about the version, whatever. But I would definitely let him know that. That way he has your info and he can let you know as soon as he gets back. I always like to be proactive in that regard, trying to do stuff like that. Hopefully that helps. B Shady, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Hello there.
Appreciate you stopping by, my friend. We're gonna be wrapping up here in a few minutes, but I kind of went over everything. I do have a lot. I have like 95% of everything that I've been collecting and holding on to for 8,000. I don't know what number I was getting ready to throw out there, but as soon as I thought it up, I was like, that's not the right number, JD. 8,000, which I thought, honestly, after all this time, would be a little bit closer to 10 than 8, but we're still closer to 10 than we are to 0. So I am grateful for that. I'm going to do a video and put it all together with the packages. I'm missing one item that I need. And when that comes in, I'm going to record and post it. We're going to try to schedule it for a Saturday early evening, like a 5 or a 6 o'clock, because I know New Breed goes on. I'm trying to think of his channel name, but New Breed EDC. I know he goes on like around, Saturday afternoon. So I don't want to step on his show, and I don't want to hit on the late shows on Saturday. So we're trying to do that so people can come out to that giveaway, and then we're going to do it the same style that we normally do it. I'm sorry if this is a repeat for some, but just in case anybody missed it, same way we always do it, right? Come into the live, I'll post the chat, give you the keyword, give you 2 minutes to, or probably 3 because there's always a delay to go comment. You got to be here that I can see you responding. Loot text 10, thank you, Dwayne. Got my back as always, and Crazy Roach and Marco. Appreciate it, you guys. Yeah, I don't know why I was drawing a blank. Just too much information coming in this week, and it's just a log jam up there. And Todd's covering me as well. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you got my back. So that'll be coming soon. We got to hit the 8,000 milestone, 8,000 subscriber milestone first, so that I can do the live and do the giveaway. But I'm excited to check out what's new in this week. I won't be able to check these out until over the weekend. I've got one that needs to go out when I leave today, and then I was hoping Jay Dizzle would come so he could see I threw the lanyard and the bead on there, so he could make fun of me as I try to destroy my keyboard here. I think when I flipped it over, I slipped off of the blade itself. But shout out to Jay Dizzle for finding the good deal on that. Thankfully, even though this laptop from Alienware has like this weird kind of plastic shell, it's actually very strong because I've dropped something else on it before, and it's, thankfully, knock on wood, hasn't damaged it. Oh man, thank you, Ron, with the $2 donation. What? Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you for doing that. When y'all do the donations, obviously I take all of that and put it back into stuff for content and stuff for giveaways to show my appreciation to you all. And again, a huge shout out to Kelly. That's a lot of stuff that she made for this giveaway. Again, I don't want to gloss over that. I really appreciate it. The time, effort, the materials, and everything that go into it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I know the people that win and get that in their package are really going to enjoy those. So thank you for doing that. Too kind. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? Marco threw the link in there for Loot 10 in case you guys would like to check out the content, come and hang out with them on a Saturday live stream. Definitely recommend checking it out. And if you enjoy, definitely subscribe and let them know that we sent you. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. B Shady says hi to everybody. I got a lot to clean up here tonight because we went through a lot, and then I'm going to go downstairs and get something to eat. I'm going to go ahead and work on some content after I clean up, and maybe catch the game tonight. I think the Knicks are playing the Pistons, and I know that a couple of teams have closed out their series, but I think there's another game tonight too. But anyway, I'm going to check those out. I think a little bit in between working on content and stuff, just because I think it's actually been kind of fun that there's a lot of teams that historically don't have a lot of championships. So when that happens, my interest gets tuned in. I'm not a huge basketball savant, but I have enjoyed these playoffs for sure. All right. Yeah, everybody's saying bye. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for coming to hanging out. I really appreciate it. Promise, as soon as we hit 8K, I'm going to publish the giveaway video, but once we hit 8K, I'll announce when we'll actually do that live stream so that I can give that away. I'm very excited to do this for you all because I'm very excited about the next milestone. So have a great weekend. Catch you all on the next one.